Hello, and welcome to Toodle's World. Today is a book haul video, but I'm going to talk about the two books I checked out from the library that is on my reading list. One is, I think I already posted on Goodreads that I'm already reading it, but I haven't picked it up yet. And I picked them up today. I was going to do it yesterday. It was raining. It was actually raining this morning, and I was going to go pick them up because I knew the library opened up at 10. And then I was going to have my husband take me to go get it, or take me to the library and drop me off. But then I said, no, I'll go later and get it. I ain't going to bother him. So, this is by Lorna Lane, and the book I'm reading, To Serve with Love. So if y'all read these books, they're not about any of these books I'm about to show you, the ones I bought and the ones that I have checked out from the library. Give this video a thumbs up. That way I know that you read some of these. I cannot wait. This is the book I'm going to start reading. This is the only one that I was supposed to give in the library. Then something drug me over. Somebody was checking out the book called Bride. And I have that on my TBR to read. Not TBR, but on my list to check out from the library to read. And I was like, you know what, let me see if they got that book, and I'll go ahead and check it out, and it'll be a book that I'll read after The Stir with Love. Well, it wasn't there. They didn't have that book, but I saw somebody checking out that book. It was on the shelf for somebody to check out. And I know it was somebody else's book, and I wanted to grab that book off of that shelf, and I was going to put it back. But I wanted to start reading it to see if I was going to be into it or like it or whatnot. Then I remembered the book is at Kroger's. So the next time my husband and I go to Kroger's, I'm going to buy that book. It's not on my buy book list, but it's going to be a book I'm going to buy. I'm on a no book buy from Kroger's, Walmart, Target, Barnes and Nobles. I don't want to go to major bookstores like that and buy a book, but Kroger's, I didn't want to do it either. The library is okay because they're new used books and they're cheap. So if I'm looking for a certain book, I may find it. Like my Neon Gods. I found some of the Neon God books. I found Neon God too. Wrapped it up. I'm giving it to a good friend of mine. And I wrote what the book is. It's a fantasy romance. And I wrote some stuff on it, and I'm going to give it to her. Plus, she loves the Houston Texans football team, so I thought about getting her a Houston Texan football blanket and give her the book and the blanket all at the same time and have her do that. Now, the other book I saw that was, I don't know. I went to look, and this book just was calling my name. It says, it's by Abby Shearer. It's called Miss You, Love You, Hate You, Bye. And it's not a very, very thick book. I don't know if that's a cat or a rat, but that looks like kind of like a rat. A fat rat. I love the bind of the book. I love the cover of the book. I like this book, period. This is a YA book. This book, if I lose this book, I have to pay $17.99 if I lose this book, or if I have to pay $17.99. And I don't really want to pay $17.99 for a book, so we just won't go there. Let's get into this book haul. I believe a lot of people was talking about this one book. It's by Karin Slaughter. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is also on my Goodreads to read as well. And what I do is I always put my name in the book, my age, and the year I got the book. Because nobody else in this house reads books but me, but you never know. My stepdaughter was in the makeup, then she wasn't into makeup, then she got back into makeup, and then now she's not into makeup, but she does wear certain types of makeup. So I used to sit here when I buy makeup and I'd post it on Facebook. I don't do that no more, but I do my books. Because when I get into something, some people like to copy me, and get into things. So I got the book, Pretty Girls, Not Knowing Sister, Stranger, Survivor. I keep seeing this book. This book's been there for like 2 months. And I was like, you know what? I think I have that on Goodreads. I'm not totally for sure, but I think I do. And I'm like, I'm going to go check it and see. And sure enough, I don't know. I will check it later. The next one I got, it's a major motion picture. I'm going to go on YouTube and see if I can't find this on YouTube. If I can't find it on YouTube, I'll check my Peacock account. But it's by Sara Forden, and it's called The House of Gucci. And I saw this, and what got me was murder, madness, glamour, and greed. This line right here is what got me. And then I was sitting there as I was talking to the lady. We were talking about books, and I was reading the back of that book. Not awesome. So I can't wait to read this book. This book, oh my god, I cannot wait to read these books. These books are going to be so good. So good for me to read. I cannot wait to read them. And the next time I see my son and my son and my daughter-in-law, I'm going to let her look at my books that I do have, and either she can make a list. Oh, wow. This. Did you just tutu? My dog just tutued. I smell tutu over here. Sorry. We don't say the S word, or we don't say poo-poo. We say tutu to her. She knows what tutu means. When we say, you need to go outside, go tutu, she dances around, prances around, lets us know. This next one, I read one of her books called Glass House and loved it. I started reading The Glass House when I went to Methodist Hospital. Was it Methodist? I think Methodist Hospital in Baytown for something. This is a Barnes & Noble exclusive. It's by Louise Penny. The best book yet in an outstanding original overall Wall Street Journal. And it is A Better Man. And I believe, what would you do if your children's killer walked free? I have a story almost like this on the back of this book. I will get into that story and I will let y'all know what is up. But I will say the man that did this is not free. I don't know if he is or not. If he is, I ain't seen him. This book, I messed up the corner here. But this book is still, look, this has not been broke. The seal has not been broke. This book has not been read. It is so heavy. It has not been read. And it's called 56 Days by Kathleen Ryan Howard. It says here, no one even knew they were together. Now one of them is dead. I wonder if she's related to Ron Howard. But anyway, the corners of the book was my doings. And it says, coming in 2022, period chapters at the end of the road of this book. Runtime. Then they have some other ones. They show in here some other books. And I definitely, I saw this book and I was like, yeah. And then the book was gone. And today I saw the book back and I had to get it. I had to get it. And I think And I'm not going to lie, I do not know if any of these books are in a series, are part of a book series. I will find out if they are, because I will be going on Goodreads, posting these on Goodreads as the ones that I did check out from the library. The last one is When When She Was Good by Michael Roberts, Robotham, Robotham. Um, I've always had a huge stack of books to read, but a Michael Robotham novel automatically goes to the top of my pile, and that was by Stephen King. He said this book was an awesome book, and he likes he likes the book. Um, so I cannot wait to read this book. There are so many books here. Like, it didn't take me but 2 days to read it, but I read the book The Green Mile recently. I did not post it on Goodreads because I have it down that I still want to read it. But my husband and I was watching the movie The Green Mile, and then I decided to read it. Lee Child says, I love this guy's books. David Balcarna says he's a real deal. So, cannot wait to read this book. This is the last book I have. So, I hope you enjoyed this book haul. If you do, give it a thumbs up. If you read any of these books, give this video a thumbs up. Until next time. Bye-bye, guys.